Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Robyn. I am a channeler and tarot reader. And in this message today from Unnakasunja, we ask the question, what practical advice or preparation should we make for the coming months? Because there's a lot of turmoil in the world and we are pretty familiar with the kinds of spiritual things to do, to go within, to meditate, all of that good stuff. But in terms of our practicality, our humanity, we do need shelter, food, water, all of that stuff. So we asked them the question, what practical preparation can we make? And their answer was not what you would expect. So watch the message. I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions for Unnakasunja, that we can maybe go through and ask them and then release them onto YouTube for you, please pop them into the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you are interested in a personal tarot reading or channeling session, check out my website robynstain.com, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.
Many spiritual speakers, think tanks and channelers are speaking about the oncoming crumbling of our current society, which we're well aware of, whether from a negative or a positive standpoint. While we are aware of some of the spiritual preparations we can make, we are still physical beings. Can you advise us on physical and practical preparations?
Technologies combined. So, telepath, loud, light within, sound, or light within. Commencing vocalization of this endeavor. So, you are laying out now a foundation for us to play upon, to speak within. The foundation is that of a foundation that is set, that may not be set much longer.
Yes.
Yes. And within this regard, it would be highly celebrated, yes, because the foundation that has been set for much of your time, yes, is to some degree rotten beneath the surface.
Absolutely.
So, within this light, there are accordances to do with how you value yourself within regards to others. Yes, we understand that you have pointed out that the spiritual findings is that of an awareness that you have, how to find certain calmness within, learning of self-forgiveness, yes, learning of certain healing modalities in order to weather certain spiritual forms within yourself, yes. However, the external storms that do crack upon the surface of the foundation that has been laid out for you, yes, these will have certain connotations to do with how you look after yourself and how you look after your fellow man. Yes, so regardless of the spiritual aspirations, the physicality of oneself versus thy neighbor, yes, is of paramount importance, we would say. Preparation to do with certain changes with regards to your structures, and when we speak of structures, we speak of physical structures, yes, and organizational structures, yes, and environmental structures, yes. Many of these will start to have the cracks, yes. The preparation that one could, yes, endeavor to allow themselves to move more swiftly with the ever changes that will rapidly be involving your forward momentum is much to do with what placement of importance you see upon yourself and that on your neighbor. What we mean by this is your neighbor, and when we speak of neighbor, we are speaking metaphorically, yes?
Yes.
Those who are in close proximity physically to you, yes? Because we are speaking of physical practicality, yes? So we're not, yes. Those who are physically around you, yes, are an important experience to work through. What we mean by this, yes, we are looking for the appropriate words here now, yes, with regards to this, in order to convey what we wish to convey without using certain terminology that could appear to have false foods of fear involved. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, understanding the values of yourself, yes, be it through certain survival mechanisms, yes, or temperature changes and fluctuations, yes, food sources, air sources, water sources, shelter.
Yes.
These aspects of a very primal feature of your survival habitat, yes, is of course of paramount importance. We add an extra level of this to do with how you value this within yourself in accordance to your neighbor, meaning that when you find ways to swiftly shift from one perspective to another with regards to your physical attributes, how can you shift and bring in the neighbor within this also? We see that many within your society who are aware of oncoming changes bear in mind that there are also a large proportion of those who feel the energetics but cannot bring formal conscious awareness of it, but they feel the energetics, the flow, the undercurrent of these momentums coming to light. Yes? When you work forward within this scope, yes, to bring your neighbor on board with you, meaning that when you are securing within yourself a good level of comfort after a swift change, yes, to ensure that you can create a certain comfort or opening, welcoming to a neighbor also. Whether they decide or choose to participate is of their choosing, but we would suggest the masses connecting together is of high value, and to be wary of seeking out solitude during the swifting changes that take place. There is a saying you have in your humanity, safety in numbers. Yes? We would bring this to light with regards to your physical and practical preparations. The reason why we say this is that many of the crumbling, so to speak, that you speak of, yes, with regards to certain foundations that you have created or have been created for you, have to some degree been puppeteered.
Yes.
Therefore, to act alone, like your lone wolf, yes, that you have this expression, the lone wolf, even though the wolf works in the packs, yes, we would say to work within a pack, meaning to open your arms with compassion to those around you as you find new levels of comfort during difficult or ever-changing confidences. Does this understand within you?
Yes.